And as Hurricane Ernesto continues to move off to the north and east through the Atlantic Ocean, it actually continues to bring some rough surf off to the east coast, even though it's about 600 to 700 miles away. In fact, almost 700 miles away from New York. So there has been a little bit of a weakening trend, and that'll continue to weaken as it continues to move off into the North Atlantic Ocean. However, it's also had an impact, kind of an indirect impact, on our local weather as a low pressure system across the Great Lakes has been slowed down by Ernesto, and it's gradually making its way off to the east, and it's actually what's kept the scattered showers and thunderstorms going across much of the region, including right overhead. But as this low pressure system continues to move off to the east, we are seeing drier conditions that will start to win out even as soon as tonight. But right now, Exact Track radar still showing some at least very isolated activity, including one little shower there near Belvedere and another one now just south of Picatonica near Seward. Otherwise, more activity off to our west in Iowa will stay off to our west, and also some activity along the Lake Michigan shoreline that will stay well off to our east, meaning we just find ourselves right in that perfect spot where we only see very isolated shower activity if we see any more at all. We will be drying out though, especially after sunset. The partly cloudy skies will remain though, temperatures staying in the 70s through 10 o'clock, but we'll only get down to the middle of 60s tonight as the partly cloudy skies will keep temperatures just a little more mild for one more night. The winds will also be calming down too, but still some gusts up to about 15 miles per hour or so. Just a subtle breeze here heading into tonight. And then tomorrow, that breeze picking up again, but also very nice day. Partly cloudy, especially in the morning. We'll see more cloud cover towards the afternoon. We will be seeing much more sunshine. That sunshine helping us warm back up to the low 80s, very similar to where we were today. A very pleasant wrap up to the weekend, it looks like, for tomorrow. There is, though, a very slight chance of a few rain showers. However, a lot of the models are continuing to push this activity well off to our east, maybe getting some lake effect kind of scenario going on. So maybe as you're heading closer to Chicago, maybe you are heading towards the city tomorrow, there may be a few showers to deal with, at least into tomorrow afternoon, but it does look like a lot of our area does stay dry, just that very slight chance that it's still a little too close. I don't want to completely rule it out, but otherwise, plenty of sunshine to enjoy through next week, so grab the sunglasses here as we at least keep them handy as we head into next week, because there's a whole lot of sunshine there in that 7-day forecast. Cooler temperatures too. We'll be struggling to reach the 80s for much of the week ahead, but in your most accurate 10-day forecast, an interesting trend here in the long range models showing a particularly strong warm up coming in. You can see we go from the upper 70s to the upper 80s potentially pretty quickly, but in the meantime, Sam, let's enjoy some very comfortable weather after the active stretch that we just came out of.